Who's the biggest named celebrity in your lifetime when you found out they was checked out? You was like, what?
The biggest named celebrity?
Is there anyone that really hits you where you like, they never gonna be the same?
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. We will never get beautiful voices like that again.
Nah.
Ever. Michael Jackson came from underground. Super Bowl. What was it? Super Bowl 2000?
Oh, I thought you was talking about Gary, Indiana.
Stood there 2 minutes. Ain't say nothing. Just stood there. You got men passing out.
In a whole Captain Crunch jacket.
Exactly. And they loved it. And they ate it up. But that was in a time where we didn't have phones. Like now when you go to concerts, you don't know if people are having a good time or not. And
place in the road I was when I was driving.
Like Michael Jackson. Man. I cried. He passed away.
What did you do for Prince, nigga?
Nothing. I'm not a Prince fan.
Oh, the goddamn. That's been our show.
Now you straight from the south side. Mike, now you. I'm just so happy to be here right now. Real Rap Podcast.
I don't do a lot of drugs. Especially not the man-made ones.
Ooh, the man-made ones get you the most lit.
Yeah, they man-made. They designed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm an addict. I told you I stopped drinking 7 years ago because I was really good at it.
Congratulations.
I was a triple black belt. No, but like I'm about to embark. I'm about to embark on my first mushroom journey. I will have you know.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't done mushrooms yet?
Nah. Well, somebody gave me like some gummies before. They just gave me a headache.
A gummy mushroom?
Yeah, and I've taken like a little Molly. I've taken like a half a X or whatever.
I don't like that Molly. That stuff make me sneeze.
Who has that side effect?
I literally took it one time and I couldn't stop sneezing. I guess I'm allergic to it. Obviously, but
that tracks. Yeah.
You hit a bag.
No need to chat GB that. That's a Snapple fact. You're allergic to Molly water.
All I needed was one time. That was it. That was it.
But yeah, I want to do all those little goofy white boy drugs.
I did it already.
Yeah. What's your favorite? What's your Mount Rushmore drugs?
I used to be a pill popping pussy piranha. So if I'm pop a pill, I'm a pop a X.
Okay.
And I don't even have to have sex off the X. I was just so free. Just imagine.
Can I ask you a
question?
watching
BET? No, let me finish.
Fair
you
enough.
watching BET, right? And you know how them BET movies come on, right?
Oh yeah.
You running through a park.
And Ving Rhames is the bad guy.
And then you laying down, you just like, let me tell you the story of how I got here.
Hey, it's me again. Bet you're wondering how I got here. It all started with this girl Leeosha. Pill popping pussy
piranha. That was my ex pill experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the most I did for real. I never did no perks. I never did no lean.
Those OTC, not OTCs, but those like prescription ones. Those are the scariest ones.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question?
Oh, thank you for asking. I was gonna ask you, why did you put the headphones on if you put the microphone even further away from you? Like you sound worse with the headphones on, and you can actually hear yourself better. I'd ask you to move it, but you're so goddamn strong, Mrs. I went to the gym today.
Wait, do I move it closer? Okay.
What? Do you know what that is, Leeosha?
What?
Common ground. Oh, but when I score PP, I score PP,
okay, I give you that PP. Okay, I give you your PP loan.
Thank you. Here, all right. No. Too late. It's on camera.
Oh, I missed
I'm glad we're not live. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, something just happened you won't see because it's getting edited.
Yeah. So those were the drugs that I
All right, Mount Rushmore. So we have X is one. So Mount Rushmore is 4.
4.
All right, yeah.
Drugs, though.
Alcohol, liquor doesn't count.
Weed don't count either?
Yeah, weed counts. You can have that. It should be.
Okay, so shrooms. X. Now, this was my past life now. I don't do that.
No, fair enough. Yeah.
I'll do a little shroom or two.
You got to, because I'm about to do shrooms very soon, and I'm not even gonna like microdose like some old
don't
soft
do that.
ass,
Don't be no
light
lame
skin.
ass.
Yeah.
Lame ass shit.
I'm about to do the whole little whatever the white boys call it, where I cross over the other side.
Yeah.
What should I expect?
You should expect the walls to start melting. Your hands may be long, then short, then long, then short, then long, then short. Your legs might extend. You're gonna have a feeling in your body like you're a slinky. Like that's how free you're gonna feel. You're just gonna hula hooper. What? Wait, what?
That's the movement you was doing. You was real hula hoopy. You was real Hawaiian time.
You're gonna have a good time, and depending on who you're with.
That's what I hear, right? You got to be around good vibes.
Yeah. So if you're by yourself, you're gonna always have a good time. If you're with people,
they say don't look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror. If you don't love yourself, you're so funny. No, if you love yourself truly, you can look in the mirror. You can see. Because people are scared of themselves for real. Like, scared of their true selves. That's why COVID was a horrible time for a lot of folks. And we lost a lot of people. Not even just from COVID, right? So, looking in the mirror, if you truly love yourself, then I say, I be in the mirror all the time. I be dancing. I'm a water sign, so I like to get in water.
Which one? We don't need this whole preamble. What do you got a marching band to announce this?
It's like, I'm a Cancer. I can breathe. Damn, I can't breathe around it.
All right, you're right. I did a little too much.
Maybe.
I'm gonna blame it on the energy drink.
Yeah, that's Celsius.
But we don't say names on it. They're not sponsoring.
Sorry.
Free pub. Do you know how many people watch this?
I'm
like
new.
11, 12?
I'm new here, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to 12
But no,
people.
you said it super passively, like as long as you love yourself, it's not a big. That's a very hard. I would dare to say that's a low percent. I would say under 50% of people truly love themselves in the world.
Yeah. I said it so passively because I know I love myself. So it's easy for me to say.
Was it a process for you?
Yeah, for sure. I got bullied, so it was stages in my life. I was just talking to my friend about that today. It was stages in my life where I rebelled and I rebelled for so long because I wanted people to see me, because I was looking outward. I wanted people love me, and I wasn't doing the same thing. And loving yourself comes with accepting everything you are. I'm a lady with no hair on the sides. If it grow, it grow. If it don't, it don't.
Works and all.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Mm-hmm. It's about accepting all of you, the good and the bad. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
It's when you were saying like, hey, love me, look at me, was that to counterbalance a point in time where you feel like you weren't being noticed by the people you wanted to be noticed by? Yeah,
because bullying didn't start from outside. It started in the house. Mm-hmm. So, you want the people that you live with to love you. Mm-hmm. You think they automatically should love you, right? But then they torment and taunt you and stuff, and then you got to go outside and have the same thing happen to you, and these people don't know you, just based off of something you can't control. So yeah, I looked for it in other places, and then when it just got like tiring. That's why I like drinking. Drinking is cool for folks when they don't know who they are. They want to be around folks, and they want to, like when people be like, oh yeah, I occasionally drink. You go out 5 times a week. That's not occasional. That's your routine. And that's okay. But you got to understand the why. You should have a why for everything you do.
My opinion, You're on point with everything you say, and I have a follow-up question for that. When it comes to drinking, though, somebody that goes out 5 times a week to bars, wherever, gets lit, has a few, they're more addicted to being social than they are to alcohol. Because in
I like
my
that.
journey, I was true blue, like alcoholic. I'm watching carefully.
I'm trying to be like
but,
you. That's what.
I'm just naturally cool. So yeah, I mean, I might do an episode on that, and you could maybe catch some point. I'm not saying anything, but no, like for me, when I was drinking, I'm drinking at home on a Tuesday morning, 1:37 a.m. Nobody else is around, and I hope I don't get so bent that I end up sending the wrong text to the wrong person. I don't need to, you know what I mean? Or calling somebody and being like, oh my God, what did I? Or like if I am gonna go out to be social, 'cause at those times, my social anxiety was real high. But I would pregame before I got to the spot, just so I could feel like I'm the happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
Because drinking is really just signing a contract with whoever you're drinking with that we're going to be 30% less responsible for whatever the fuck is about to happen. Like, I just met you, so let's have some drinks so
Right.
we can fast forward our relationship. And look, we're gonna live a 2-year friend relationship in the next 47 minutes. Yeah. 47 minutes when the third drink starts to hit. You're gonna be spitting whispers and with the other
Telling your business.
telling your business.
Yeah. Going to your closet, getting
Extra
stuff out.
handsy, extra whatchamacall. If somebody was cute when you saw them before you started,
They fine as hell at the end.
At the end,
And you trying to tear that down.
You trying to tear it down.
You trying to fuck it down to the ground.
Yeah. So it's just a we're less responsible contract. And it's a tribal thing. But what I wanted to ask you when so you are more attached to being in love with yourself now, and there was a point in time where that wasn't happening. So if you hop in a little hot tub time machine and you go back to a time when you didn't love yourself, what advice is Leeosha now giving to Leeosha then?
Stop caring. Like, hey, if other people don't, I've never been cliquey, even when I tried. And I think that's because when I was getting bullied, people had to click up. They would be in cliques, to bully folks. Not even just me, just people. So I never like really got into cliques. So Leeosha, just stop caring. Do what you feel is right for you. Do that thing that people find weird or silly or whatever. Do it. I wish I would have done it. What? I would have been on HBO somewhere.
Is there, not saying that you can't, what, you're still in your 20s, yeah?
No, I just made 30 this year.
Oh, so you barely even started. So was there a process you followed, right? So just in my mind, at some point in time, maybe a person watches this episode, they're tuning in, ooh, Leosha's on a thing. I don't know who Buddy is, but ooh, let me see what Leosha talking about. And they might be going through something. Is there like an actionable thing? Was there a moment? Did you journal? Did you say it out loud? I love me. Did you listen to like all the Kendrick Lamar albums back to back with some Keisha Cole in between? Or like
So I did what people are afraid to do. I did shadow work. And that's basically, going into the deep parts of your mind and the subconscious mind, because it's a lot of things that we bury, that we don't want to face. And I also went to therapy. I put myself in therapy at 14, which was really amazing for me. Shout out to Megan, that was my therapist.
Shout out Megan.
And yes, journaled a lot. I still have journals from 2013, and that's when I graduated high school. So journaling, writing it down. I wonder who said that. Somebody said if you're afraid to say something, just write it down, and if you don't want nobody else to see it, keep it or burn it. I did a lot of I am beautiful, a lot of what do they call those things?
Like self-actualization. Mantras, yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of
Nam
mantras.
Yohos.
Yes, and I would write it down. I would read it to myself, and then I would burn it after because that's what I believed. And like a couple of years ago, this was before I was a born again Christian, and I would like have my and I'm only saying this because if this is what you do, do it. I would have my crystals and my sage, and I would do all that other stuff. But now I pray. I pray a lot. I read my Bible. I find verses where whatever I'm going through, like if I'm sad or, you know, if I'm looking for love and it's just like, you know, I would go to the Bible and find those, and I would journal. I'm very specific when it comes to journaling. So I'm not gonna tell y'all my you dig, but be specific. Be specific with yourself.
That's very, yeah.
Write down the things you want to either improve in your life or you want to let go. And you have to be specific.
Yeah.
Because if you're not specific, you're not pinpointing, you're not serious about getting rid of something or being better with something.
And plus the universe has a sick sense of humor. There used to be this, I think it was like a scary movie called like The Wishmaster or something. They used to play on that where it was like an evil genie. Matter of fact, your whole vibe is Genie. You have to watch The Wishmaster. They made they're like 3 B movies. And the whole...
I love it. It might be on Tubi.
Oh, it certainly should be. Tubi. But nah...
You say wish list?
Wishmaster. It was like 90s movies. All the gore, no CGI. Actually, it was... Anyway, longer to short, right? Was... It's like an evil genie gets let out of the thing. Yes. And... Oh, it certainly is. Yeah. Oh my God. You selling? I could watch all 3 back at it. If you ever seen Leprechaun, it's those kind of vibes. It's right. It's the same. It's a branch off the same tree.
It's on Tubi. What? Look, I told you.
You have to watch.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in
especially if you're. So here's what'll happen is dude will walk around like he'll look like a regular person, but he's really the evil genie, right? And he'll be like somebody be like, "Hey, what do you wish for?" And God be like, "Man, I wish for a big bag of money, and it, like to fall out the sky, and it like for real, like a big bag of money
will fall out the sky.
I wish for a big ding dong, and then he just turns into like a giant, vibrator type deal. He just bogus like that. He's gonna grant your wish, but if you're not specific. Yo, you're about to have
good.
a very... I
gotta watch that.
There was one... I'm not gonna spoil... That's why I gave you those little bogus whatchamacalls. I'll give you one that really happens so you know.
I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, you're spoiling it for me. I'm gonna still watch it.
So there was one where the evil genie, he has to get in this building because he's trying to... because there's somebody he's trying to get to. In every movie is somebody so he can be free and burn the world or whatever. So he has to get into this building, and he's kind of like vampire-y. Like he needs permission to do certain things. He can't just go everywhere and do everything.
Okay.
So he gets to this building. He's like, "Yo, let me in." And a big ass Suge Knight security guard's like, "No." He's like, "Let me in, bro." And he's like, "Tell you what, you can get in here when you go through me." And like he's like. Like he was hurt. He was so off his square when dude was like, "No, I'm not gonna let you in." When he was like, "Yeah, you can get in here when you go through me." It's like, "Is that what you wish?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he turned him into a door, and then just walked right through his ass. It's those vibes. It's those vibes. It's those vibes.
I like 90s horror cinema anyway.
They're the best. Nightmare on Elm Street. Just the thought of it that you're going to sleep. You cannot not go to sleep. And that's where the bad guy's waiting at. Sunshine, everything else is cool. And then on top of that, you're in a dream. You're moving at the speed of underwater. Nothing makes sense. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's dude with some 9 fingers. He's gotta be the
some
top.
9 fingers.
All right, so you gave me 3 of your Mount Rushmore drugs. What's your 4th one? So we had herbals, we had shrooms, we had ecstasy, and then you're missing your last one.
Drug. I would say hot crunchy curls. Those chips are a drug.
Like Takis?
No, hot crunchy curls.
The
See, you're not from Chicago. No, they're not the same.
They have to be the same.
They're
thing.
not the same.
Hot crunchy curls is exactly the description of a taki.
Yeah, but it's not.
All right, fair enough. You win.
All my Chicago people, no.
All right. I mean, it's got
But
the
those
word
are
hot in it,
drugs.
so I don't know what your breath is.
Just because your breath. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's it. What other drug? Yeah, I haven't. Oh, I tried coke one time, but I did it with the gums because I refused to sniff anything, and it didn't. I didn't write a hit or anything. I was just like, what is it? What am I supposed to do?
You didn't come up with a fly ass chorus.
I didn't do none of that. No. I'm like, this it? Like
Oh, there is something that I have to salute you for. So on your timeline, like you're big into fitness, which I think is hella dope because something that I do now, and I might be having the numbers a little off, but I'm definitely pretty close. I think it's the number one leading cause of death amongst black women in America is heart disease.
Yeah.
And it's something. It has to be. It has to be somewhere around 50,000 black women die every year of like heart disease, amongst some other leading factors. But that's number one, and it's for a reason. Right. And what kind of blows my mind, I want your perspective on it, is when you look at just about any sport, right? The top sports you see, you're going to see predominantly black athletes on the men and the women's side. When you're thinking track and field or combat sports or WNBA, forget it. I mean, right now it's a white chick that's like out there doing what she's doing. But for the most part, you're going to see black athletes as the dominant athletes in general. And then there's some kind of disconnect where, as far as athletics go, black folks are leading the pack, but as far as civilians go, we're leading the pack on the opposite side of not taking care of ourselves. Is that a conscious decision for you as far as fitness goes and in promoting that?
Yes. Fitness is a lifestyle. It is. The things we do in life, we choose. I chose fitness. And I love it. I chose it back in 2014 after high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go to college. I didn't have the family, or I don't have that family dynamic where they're like pushing you to go to college, you know, do something with yourself. But we were just a very hardworking family, like so after high school, because I've been working since I was 14. So after high school, I'm just like, what am I going to do?
By choice or like just hustle mentality?
By choice, yeah. Yeah, my grandma, rest in peace to my grandma. If I wanted to work at 18, I would have started working at 18. Or if I could work at 18, I would have started working at 18 because my grandmother was okay. She would have
held you down?
Yeah, she would have held me down.
What was your first job?
My first job was at Marshall's. Here in Chicago, they have something called Centers for New Horizon, where they teach kids what to wear to interviews and how to go into interviews, what things to say. They taught people how to memorize their social, you know what I'm saying, just in case they forgot their social, the actual card. I worked at Marshall's. Yeah, it was a job. Marshall's was a time. It was some creeps in there.
Oh, because you're saying you're 14. 14,
I was 15.
15 around, 14, 15 around that age, and then there's random adults.
Yep. Yeah.
Just being creeps.
Just being freaky.
What are some life lessons that stuck with you that you're learning working a job at 14? Outside of some dudes are creeps.
Things change. Back then in 2014, you had to dress the part to actually get the job. You know what I'm saying? You had to look a certain way. You didn't play on your resume. So it taught me to stay vigilant, to stay focused. Like if I truly want to, thank you. If I truly want to if I truly want this job or whatever job I'm applying for, stay focused on that and look the part and actually speak like you want the job. Speak like you already got the job. So I've been doing that to this day.
To this day. All right, so before we get back to our regularly scheduled program, to hear you tell it, you had one hell of a summer.
Oh my God.
Now you don't have to. You don't have to. I told you that. Don't fucking blow me up. So
I'm saying you very specific. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right. Since you blew me up, you was like, "Ooh, we gonna have fun telling all my business."
Yeah.
So all right. So there's levels, right? There's level 1 and there's G14. So pick one of the files. And what dictates one hell of a summer?
Ooh, I'm gonna say this. I got homies that got homies that got homies, right?
Yeah.
I got a homie that got a boat. We always on the boat every summer, having a good time.
If you got access to it, I recommend it.
You know what I'm saying? So this was before my 30th birthday. I had to get it out. You know, get out the 20 stuff.
Get the
right?
20 out the 20 stuff. Yeah.
Get the 20 out the 20. Oh my goodness. We on the boat, we chilling, we having a good time. We was on 63rd Beach. They got Reggie's on the beach, so I'm just like, I'm hungry. I want to go get some food. One of the homies he pulled up a jet ski. It was like a water taxi. Take us to go get the food. We order the food. We come back. We got food on the jet ski on the boat. Like we cool and we having a good time. Somebody else had a jet ski. I thought I knew him from like a summer ago or whatever.
Sure.
Get on his jet ski. I shouldn't have got on it because he had a shiesty on.
Yeah, but your 20s was 20.
It was 20. That poo shiesty made me get on that.
Fair enough. It makes sense. It's
get
a little
jet
fear, a little mystery.
Right.
Yeah.
Get on the jet ski. Instead of me having my feet inside the jet ski, I open my legs up outside the jet ski.
Okay.
The man made a crazy turn. My left leg goes in the water. So my left leg go in the water. I'm turned this way. My pubic bone hits the jet ski.
Okay.
The rest
pubic
of my
bone's
body
connected to the
coochie.
Okay. All right.
So as soon as I'm in the water, thank God for the life jacket. I'm just I'm floating. I'm in that bitch.
Yo, you just
don't nobody know. I have a very high pain tolerance.
Okay.
Don't nobody know how messed up I am in this water. So I'm like, why would you go so fast? Yada yada. So he's driving. I instantly knew. I'm like, I got a bruise right there. I feel it. Lo and behold, when I say it was so big, it was so big. A couple weeks later, I had a doctor appointment.
Yeah.
Show my doctor. I'm like, girl, you gotta look at this coochie.
So you're saying a couple of weeks later it was still poofy?
Yes. I'm looking it up and everything. I'm thinking it was just a bruise.
Yeah.
How about I give myself a hematoma?
That's an important word that I haven't studied enough to know about. But it don't sound fun.
It's not. It's not. It's pretty much a bruise, but you hit the you hit a blood vessel and make the blood vessel burst or something like that, and then it was painful for a long time.
I mean,
that was one hell of a summer.
From the sounds of where it was, they should have called it a shematoma. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back once again with the Real Rap Podcast. I should have started this episode like an hour ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still, I still got the title out.
Yeah.
So most of that's gonna stay in anyway, kids.
Shematoma.
But
I like that.
That's bars.
That is shematoma.
That is bars.
That was good.
Yeah. All right. We are here with the one and only Leeosha, pardon me. Ferocious social media following entertainer. She posts all the time. Make sure you tune in. But as usual, don't remember what episode we're on. I feel like 65.
65?
I feel like this is 65.
Oh, wow.
And then also, we've been talking for the last 4 days. So we're gonna hop back into our conversation, and then she's gonna let you know how you can find. She's not hard to find. But anyway, we're back to it. She called a shematoma in case she wasn't.
That is good. That's great.
So you're social because a lot of I love picking the minds of people who are hitting goals as far as the social media, or just getting their voice out and connecting with people. Mm-hmm. I love picking the minds of people who are at levels of success similar to yours. And what was the first time you started saying, "Oh, hey, here's the thing, I'm gonna start putting my personality out there and start vibing with you"?
You said what started it?
Yeah. Well, you're so young that it's kind of been a part of you the whole time.
It has. I feel as if when I was getting bullied, mm-hmm. and then I went into high school.
When did cell phones come out in your life, by the way? Pardon me. The cell phones that are very similar to what we have now, where it's like access to this, because you've never even heard of MySpace, I'm sure.
I definitely was on MySpace. Wow. Because you rode dinosaurs to school.
Oh, I knew an old joke was coming. I definitely was ready for that.
What you thought?
I got to get a chalkboard so I can just be like, whoop.
What did you thought? So,
by the way, she's already broke the microphone. That part might not make it in. And you know why she broke it? Because she was at that gym today and she's so damn strong.
I didn't try to. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Cell phones. Well, I got a cell phone in my freshman year, so 2008, but they was already out prior. I had a little flip from Cricket.
Oh, a little razor. Hello, Moto.
Hello. Mm-hmm. Quack. That's how.
Oh, you used to hang up on. You used to get from the old cigarette character, and that's it. Goodbye, Charles.
So I always had that personality. It was just fueled with anger and rage because people still bullying me, and I was trying to be cool and click up with folks, but it just never worked for me. So I really started showing my personality more. I want to say when my grandma passed in 2019. I would show myself on like Snapchat and stuff, but that's only 24 hours. Like I said earlier, like I need people to see me and my personality, and they can go back to it. But for a little minute, I was anxious, I guess, scared, you can say, because people are mean. It's some mean folks out here in this world.
Oh, high school kids,
it's scary. It's scary, especially me being a woman and then me being a black woman. It's already hard. Me being a black single woman and I'm out here in these streets alone, it can get scary. So this year, I'm just like, I'm 30. I've been doing this for a little minute. Now I need to actually do it for real. I've been streaming and people know me. It's just, I just want them to really get a feel of who I am. Because not a lot of people, well, a lot of people do watch my stories, but from the stories to the feed is just different, you know.
So hitting that next gear, like, are you excited to? So what? Again, and I'm definitely gonna leave room for you to promote it. So your podcast that is on the way. What was the title one more time?
Genie Unbottled.
Genie Unbottled. And then for the folks that are gonna tune into this, just because it's you on here, right? What can they expect?
You can expect love. A lot of personality. I might talk about your daddy. That's what you can expect.
Right.
Just a lot of hot topics. The first couple of episodes, because you're on episode, what'd you say, 64?
You're like 64, 5, 6?
64, 5, 6? That's fantastic. So the first couple of episodes, I want to get them to get to know me, right? And my personality and stuff. And then I want to do like a fitness segment and, you know, talk about fitness and stuff like that, since that is
diet,
my lifestyle.
Exercise, food choices, XYZ.
Even though I eat everything, I can afford to. But a lot of people can't. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just going to be a lot of stuff about me, and then me bringing on guests, people who are in the gym for sure, because again, that's my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Comedians, I want to bring on other comedians. It's just going to be a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the things that already orbit you, and for the people that already tune into you in your channel and your brand, they can just expect more of that, but times 20.
More of that times 20. Yes. Yes.
That's a whole lot. So does it make you nervous at all? And like who's your inspiration? Because here's one thing, right? From my perspective, I have the distinction and the luxury of being old. Apparently.
Wow. Yeah.
And so that means, like, my inspirations are like, as far as, so I'm naturally curious. You know, we talked about it. We've bumped into each other at green rooms or these gigs here and there or whatever. We haven't ever really like broke bread, had, you know, long time to have conversations. But our circles have overlapped a few times, right? But when I do this, like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, this would be the same conversation we would have in a green room or something like that if we had a gig together or something, right? And I get that from growing up watching Arsenio or Letterman or Leno or Johnny Carson, you know, stuff like this, where if you're shooting a podcast, like right now, our studio audience is 3 red lights, 2 microphones. The pressure is...
Oh, is that what you call the cameras? Red lights?
Well, no, I'm not a complete jackass.
I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, I'm talking about the red lights. I'm being so. See, what I like to do is be colorful with my language.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
I could have called them cameras, but I figured you already knew
like
that.
red lights.
Yeah. red lights. Stop it. Oh. So what I'm saying is that our like pressure is pretty minimal. And if we're learning, I don't know, like, is that how people approach it anymore? Or is it like podcasting its own thing now? Or it's just like, I'm going to sit here and just wax poetic on whatever and invite this person on and do, because I've seen people, I'm sorry, I started asking you a question, now I'm still talking.
Right, you've been to this
but
point.
Shit. I'm going to get one of those little chess clocks. Started talking out of the past, and then Buddy was like, "Yeah." But I've seen people not even locally, but like people. I'm like, oh wow, I really like Buddy as an entertainer, or movie star, or an athlete, or whatever. And then they get on a podcast, and it's like, you're not a good interviewer. You're a great comedian, not a good interviewer. I think the two are separate.
Yes, people have to understand the difference. With a podcast, people are literally saying what they actually feel versus having a script. It's a difference. Like, I was paid to say these things. I wasn't paid to say these things, unless you were paid to say those things. That's still their actual thoughts. So sometimes a lot of people can't separate the two. But, yeah.
One of the worst things, and I'm glad it doesn't apply to you, since I've been, you know, having the show and everything is the people, and I hope you don't run across it, but chances are you will, is the people that they just answer they don't know, they can respond, but they don't know how to carry on. If you know what like you'll ask them a question and then they will just answer your specific question exactly what you need to hear,
and then cut it off and then wait till
it'd be like if I was like, oh Leeosha, you know, before you got here I was checking out your timeline and it says here you were raised by a pack of mosquitoes. That had to have been interesting growing up. Is that true? Yes, my mom was a mosquito.
We called her Miss Mesquite.
And then my dad was a June bug. We called him Bzzz. Oh, okay. And moving on, apparently. Right. And it's like, oh, what is that? Is it contagious? Are you good?
No, my earring's falling off because of the headphone.
Oh, okay. Well, that was your choice. You got an earring pocket?
Yeah. I got 4 of them on this dress. I got it from Ross.
So, what else? We'll dip back into the. I do have another core question, but we'll dip back into the one hell of a summer file.
Okay, we can do that.
Was that now out of 1 to G14? Where did the Shima Toma rank?
That's G14 for sure.
That's G14.
I legit hurt myself. As funny as I am and how high my pain tolerance is, I truly hurt myself. Like, that happened in, I want to say beginning of June.
Mm.
Yeah. It's still a little knot down there. September, nigga, damn. Heal. And my name Healing Genie. I'm over here with hematomas. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got a naughty knot. It's crazy work.
I got a knot. I got a May knot.
You got a knot.
I got a May knot. And I literally don't know.
May knot. Hey, you coming outside? May not.
I may not. I have a May not. Yeah, so that was definitely G14. I've never, and I've always
and you
been
was holding on
prone.
to a Italian roast beef, like you said you was.
No. This was after.
You was holding on to a Mariano's box.
You're funny. This was after we came back from the Reggie's. Yeah, I got off one jet ski to get on another. Jet ski hopping. Like, who am I?
Ski hopping. See, that's what happens when you ski hop.
Now I'm Shimatoma. That's my superhero name.
I've heard things. Do you? So you have like friends in the industry and things like that. When you saw, so it feels like Sachet. Oh, Shannon, listen to me, Shannon. You have to stay away from. When you see that he like took off, and then like some stuff happened, and now he's back on the rise. Like, what for the people that you've been around in the industry, you know, to various levels, like, that's treacherous, no?
Not really, no. He put that on him. Like everybody been saying, that nigga went to Whole Foods, went down the dairy aisle, and seen this little girl and was like, waffles. Yes. And now she richer than him, which is crazy. That's on you, my brother.
This might be to get off of that, but for the simple fact that it's something you opened up with, which surprised me in a very good way. And this is going to come out. By the time this comes out, it'll probably be about a week and some change, which means it'll be old news, which is crazy how fast the news cycle is these days. But the Charlie Kirk situation happened.
Yeah.
And as a human being, I'll say rest in peace, right?
Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie.
How did, because now it's so, just in my lifetime, things like that happening in public, not just to politicians, but just people with high visibility, happen so often. Not even high visibility. Like, at this point, it'll be at whatever random location where there's a lot of people. You don't necessarily expect it, but when you see it on your thing, like, I it's like, oh, okay, it happened again. Like, does that make you... How do you process that as far as the state that we're in right now? Because what's blowing my mind, Leeosha, truly blowing my mind, right, is we're in Chicago. And we are, last I checked, state troopers, the National Guard, the damn SWAT team, they about to come rolling through.
They've been saying that for a couple of years.
They've been saying it for a couple of years, but they really making it sound like they going to be here 6:30 Friday.
Yeah, they really been saying that for a couple of years.
Fair enough, right? But then there's pressure like that for that. But then something like this happens. It's like, okay, where are you? How do you even supply the National Guard for that? And then which one? Is this I'm not making it a competition, but it's like, where are the priorities for this kind of stuff? Because why is it gonna be martial law in Chicago, and a dude is sitting in front of thousands of people saying words into a microphone, and woo out the bam?
And that was in Utah.
Utah is crazy.
It was in Utah.
If something bad happens to you in a square state, like for the folks, if you live in a geometrically if you have 4 right angles in your state, you gotta do better.
You gotta do better.
You gotta do better. When they stopped caring how states look, Like all these states on this side, they got character, like a little kid drawing with a crayon.
Right.
You know what I mean? But all those states over there, they just like square.
It's just boxed out. It's just boxed out. What was the question? I'm sorry.
What were your immediate thoughts when it happened?
It was sad. I cried because when I looked up his name on or pressed the hashtag, I didn't know that I was going to
see it happen.
I didn't know I was going to see it, and I'm talking about you scroll and it's there.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not a video, it's a picture of him slouching over with a bullet in his neck and his blood dripping out. I was sad. I was very sad. Sorry to that man. I do not know that man.
Sure.
But it's sad. That's a human life. It don't matter if you like that human or not. Whatever that human did, it doesn't matter.
That's my biggest takeaway. And you know the comment sections give 0 Fs. Comments is vicious.
Yeah. They don't care. And that's unfortunate, but that's what makes the world go round. Everybody does not have to care. However, have some type of respect. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta care. I don't care about a lot of things. Yeah. But I have respect for folks who do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Somebody was like, gang gang. Do you gang?
I be outside with my gang. Nigga, I almost just started crip walking. I'm with the deuce, the four, the big sage, and I'm with the deuce, the four. It's terrible. You're terrible.
Oh my God. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Yes, you did. It came out so smoothly. Oh my goodness. Rest in peace, Charlie.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Oh wow. I definitely had another whole question for you.
You forgot?
Nothing to. I'll get to it.
Okay, it'll come back.
Yeah.
Can I fix my lip gloss?
Why are you faking moves? Just get you some more gummies if you gummy hungry.
No, I said I wanted to fix my lip gloss.
All right, that's how you feel. How long? When did you jump off the porch with comedy?
Well, I've been acting ass my whole life, so.
I remember my question.
When I jumped off the porch, I'm 2020, and my first show was April 2021 during COVID.
Oh,
yeah,
I like that.
It was at a friend's party.
Mid pod. This is mid pod makeup.
Yeah.
I'd ask who does that, but there's only one person. It's you, Leeosha. You're the one person I'm referring to.
Because I should have asked for a straw, because every time I take a sip.
Why wouldn't you just
waterfall it?
Yeah. Everybody, you're the one that has the whole name for. You have the term for it, so don't act like.
Am I a football player?
Oh my gosh.
What is this? Okay, I'm done. Your question. You remembered it.
Yes. What is something? So you have an online presence.
Yeah. Yes.
And I catch myself doing it all the time. When somebody has an online presence, and especially if they're forward-facing their camera and they're putting out content, you really will low-key be like, oh, I know him, her, them, whatever. I see them all the time. They're like my best friend. I think to some extreme cases, that's where you get like some low-key stalkerish.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. What do you... For the people, what do people possibly assume about you that may not be true?
Excuse me. I had gummies. A lot of people assume that I'm this tough gal. And I'm really sweet. I'm really a loving person.
You're a girly girl?
No. Not a girly girl at all. No. That's why I got these.
I see you with your chuckers on.
Yeah. They did the now. No.
Stop it.
You crazy.
Stop it.
I want to say recently people have been actually seeing me for me because that's what I've been showing. I used to be a fighter. So, and I used to be
just on the streets or like training?
No, on the streets. On them streets. On them streets, yeah. And
you was the one that started, or you was the counter?
I would more so be like,
you was already on
Superman.
edge because you was getting bullied, and it didn't take much.
No. It wasn't even about me. I was protecting other people. Oh. So what's that Drake song? Spider-Man, Superman. You know, the little dance, whatever.
Yeah, I listen to Drake.
Yeah, sorry, me either. Yeah, so I was protecting women. It would more so be women. So I would be protecting them from men. Like, oh, you don't want to hit this man? I'll crack his ass in the head. With my fist. Black as I, send him on around his way. But that's what I showed people, and I was arguing with people all the time. I don't do that anymore. Like, my life is already chaotic enough.
Sure.
If I argue with somebody, then I feel like I'm taking out what I got going on and I'm throwing it on you. So I'm cool. So now people are starting to see me for me. And I guess that's why I'm pushing this podcast so much. I prefer to, even when I was mean and fighting all the time, I was still sweet. I was just I was passionate, I guess, or I wanted people to see me for who I was, and I was fighting them and fighting what they couldn't see.
Got you.
So now people see me as a kind, funny, fit woman, funny, fit, and fine. Triple F.
You triple F?
Triple F.
Triple F with a couple of PPs.
Triple F with a couple of PPs, yes. So they're starting to see who I am because, like I said, the whole love thing, like really pouring into yourself so you can pour into others, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it until I let the pride and the ego and the hurt from people in my past go so that I can pick up love and care and compassion for myself so that I can give it to other people.
Forgiving yourself is
yes,
a big
definitely
thing,
forgiving myself and forgiving others. And when I mean others, people I don't know, my parents, people I do know, people who have passed on that I may have been holding grudges with.
That's powerful.
Towards. So letting go and letting God, as cliche as it sounds, it's so real.
The most cliche things are usually closest to the truth. Now, that said, I do want to ask, right?
Right.
Because you seem to be in touch with your femininity. And so I want to know, because I'm just going to assume that you get approached by not only men, but also women. Who has the best, do they still say game? It's probably
women.
Riz now.
Women.
No. Can I?
Yes, sorry.
I don't know. Is today opposite day? Are we on your brand new podcast or you haven't started yet?
I'm sorry.
You're just answering questions I haven't asked yet? Apparently, I'm wrong. I'm the messed up one in this situation.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now, I don't mean just approach you.
Okay.
Right? Like, who's has the most successful transition game? Because women like transition to go from A to B. Like, hey, I'm approaching you and I'm letting you know I'm into you that kind of way, and then I want to get from A to C, but we got to figure out the B part, right?
Yeah.
So now women, of course, they're going to be able to approach you better because your guards are down. The women, I'm assuming. Right? This is the part I'm assuming. But who has the best, not just approach game, but ABCs? Who wins?
Oh, men, of course, men, because that's who I prefer to date.
Got you.
So, I was so thirsty because women, I love when I'm getting complimented by a woman.
What's the difference?
The difference is they know, like, hey, you know, not I like what you did with your eyebrows. Or I like what you did with your eyelashes. It's simple, subtle stuff like that. Because it's just like, wow, I'm really not into makeup. So when I do, like, even the lip thing, the little lip combo I have right now, I like that compliment because it's women empowering other women, and I really love that. Oh. It's no hidden agenda sometimes.
Even when it is a hidden agenda.
Even when it is,
it feels safer.
It feels safer. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like
that. Is there an approach that a woman's had to you that sticks out in your mind that you can remember? She had to have been from the West Side, but if you know, you know.
You crazy. Shout out to the West Side. Shout out to the West Side.
Shout out to Nandy.
Not really. One that stuck.
Yeah, like some, you know, what she came with a hat broke way off and was like, "Hey, yo, Miss Lady," and then whatever else came next, you was like, "Oh, that was saucy than a little bit."
No, I do remember something a woman did that turned me off. She was kind of like talking like a man, just like, yeah, like, what's up? You trying to hug? I'm just like, ew.
She had the grinder. She had the Britney.
I don't know what she had. No, you're fine.
She had that Britney energy. And
she did it. Her voice wasn't even that deep. No, she did not have the Britney.
Yo, the first time I heard Britney, no shade. The first time I heard Britney talk, I like hit pause and adjusted my phone levels. Like, something's wrong.
Right? Like, is it auto-tune on this? You've officially been chopped and screwed. Yeah, that thing deep. And her son called her daddy. That's what he hear.
Yo, Shorty sound like the one at the end of the Boys to Men songs. Girl, you know I love you.
That nigga read a letter. You know I love you, girl. Come back, please, if you will. You crazy. But yeah, women approach me, and I told women when I did date women, it was a time. Twas a time. Years. In my college years, back in Spelman. Back in Spelman, I used to. Yeah, I told him, like, you don't have to be so, because back then I didn't even approach women, we call them studs now, but I really wanted to use the old term.
I know what term you.
I wanted to use it.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to use it.
Yeah, but I don't even think YouTube knows that word, but it'll pop up on here and it'll get triple banned. For sure.
No, for sure. Yeah, we're not doing that. So,
and if you know, you know.
And if you know, you know. So I'm just like, come on now, you don't have to talk like that. If you're gonna date women, be subtle. What women want subtle. Women want, from a man or a woman, or at least I do. So I used to tell them about themselves, girl, get on. After we do this scissor, you can go home. Ain't no cuddling. Don't put your titty on my back. Get out.
And I might be out of left field, and I'm honestly trying to say this with as much respect as possible. And I really don't have a large, file cabinet of information on this, but it feels like, from what I've heard and some scenarios that I've seen firsthand, that domestic violence in a female
a lesbian relationship
is higher. Maybe a few percentages higher.
Yeah, that's what I heard
than
too.
Maybe the standards. Is there? If that's what you heard, and these are all assumptions. This is all alleged, just our feelings and vibes, and what we've heard in our circles. What would you think is behind that?
They move so fast. They make
crackheads.
Literally, they make jokes about it, and it's so funny. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Tiana Speaks. I love you.
Yeah.
They make jokes about it, but it's real. Like, they move. Lesbians move fast. You meet a lesbian. You see lesbians together one day. They didn't move in with each other the next day. So I feel like
is that something about the female energy connecting? That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I feel as if, like I was telling my homeboy in Detroit. women, we have our period, right? It's a cycle. It's a 28-day cycle. You have PMS, your post-menstrual cycle, or post-menstrual, then you got after, then it's 28 days, right? So I feel as if when women don't know their body and the hormones and the moodiness, we feed off of certain stuff. So, and again, this is just speculation. When two women get together, they normally say, and it does happen, your period starts to sync up. So now y'all having a period at the same time. So all of that involved with moving fast, you're swinging on each other. You think just because you a girl and I'm a girl that you can hit me, that be a thing too. Like, no, it's still violence. And especially if y'all together. What I didn't know, when somebody calls the police and say, yeah, they fighting upstairs, yada, yada. If the police go, I only know because
Somebody got to go.
Not only that, a domestic violence can be with anybody you're close to. Your mom, your dad, your grandma, literally, yeah. You can be arguing with your grandma and she call the police like, yeah, we're here for a domestic dispute. I didn't know that.
I did not know
That's
that
the thing.
either. But
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, so I think it's just them moving fast, like wanting to be with somebody.
Fair enough.
Clicking up coochies.
Yeah, but anybody in a situation where DV is happening, please seek help and
Please.
love yourself. It's whatever the scenario is, it's really not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No. And you can hear all these things and more in Genie Unbottled. But don't take that from me. The floor, Leeosha, is yours. Please let the folks know. I could do this for hours, but let's respect our viewers' time as well as your time. Could you please let the audience know where they could tap in, what you got going on, and all the things?
I am Leeosha Sachet. Instagram is Healing Genie. That's HealingGenie_.
You got to do the.
You got to do that. You can find me everywhere. Healing Genie. Yes. I have some things coming up. I soon will have a podcast called The Genie Unbottled, where I talk about my life, and pretty much it's podcast / reality TV.
Oh.
If you like 90s sitcoms, you're going to love my podcast. So, we're going to talk about fitness, health, wealth, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your auntie, your cousin.
Wow. Shade.
It's going to be a lot of comedy. I cannot go through life without laughter. That is my favorite medicine. And, yeah, it's your girl, Leeosha Sachet, a.k.a. Healing Genie. And that's me.
That's so fire, and appreciate her for coming out. I am Mike Knight Comedy and all the things, kids. You already know what time it is. What did I tell you? It's not stopping. We're on a roller coaster right now, and it's just still going up. We haven't even hit the loop-de-loops yet, all right? So make sure you tap it. You made it this far. Please check me out. Like, share, subscribe, write some comments.
Subscribe.
We had a hell of a conversation, so
We
you
did.
should have some feelings and vibes about this. Make sure
Talked
you let
about
us
a lot.
know about it. Keep tapping in. At some point in time, I'm going to remember what episode I'm on, but it doesn't really matter right now. Make sure you call your nana on them. I've been Mike Knight Comedy. Leeosha Sachet. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.